All right, I am here with Morgan. Morgan, I would love to ask you a few questions about your experience with coaching, but I want to take us back to it was end of July when you first came to me. I'd love to know what was going on in your life that had you reach out, had you interested in mindset coaching. Like, where did you feel stuck or those pain points?
Well, I actually had a situation with family and children, and I was also recently an empty nester. So I was able to reflect and look at some things that I did really well as a parent, but some things that I probably could have done better at. And I realized that some of that was kind of how I was raised. But I also realized there was basically a mindset switch I had to make. I was raised old school. Um, love wasn't really expressed. Um, I wasn't commended. And I kind of continued that to a degree. And I figured there was a mindset switch. I had, I knew a lot about stuff like with Tony Robbins and other coaches, but I just figured it was time considering where I was at in life.
And I remember you sharing with me that like you had poured, especially being a dad, you had poured all of that into other people. And I remember on our discovery call saying something to the effect of, I mean, it's time to invest in you. So during our
Yeah.
coaching process, I'd love to know, was there an aha or epiphany or like a teaching framework that has helped you change your mindset or emotional state or habits?
Um, I think the thought cycle helped. And then also I wasn't in a place where I was just like down in the dumps and so forth. I operate a business that's mostly successful, but at the same time, I know there's much work to do. Um, so one of the things I do well for the most part is exercise and physical fitness and being able to try to have the same mindset with other things that I may not be that as good at. Um, and I'd actually done that in the past with another coach um, with Rocky Mode. So we kind of recreated that in our coaching, my coaching with Heather. Um, and I mean, the consistency of just being aware, the end of day, what is that called? I forget what that's called. The, the thing that I fill out at the end of the day, just doing that every day has helped also. I mean, it comes down to the little things, doing the little things consistently. And this coaching has helped me to focus more and know what those little things are.
Well, and one of your big things, especially in business, you told me you have a desire to scale it. But when you're sitting in overwhelm, lack of focus, distraction, and inconsistent, those were some of your pain points, right?
Yes,
And so a lot of what we were working on is getting organized externally, getting systems, taking things off the plate like house cleaning and food prep and also organizing the inside, right?
correct.
And creating that version 2.0, a business owner who is organized and confident and consistent, what's possible on the other side, right?
Yes. Yeah. So in the big picture, I've always thought small for the most part. Um, and there's no need to think small.
Yeah. All right, final question. If somebody else is feeling stuck in life or not reaching their full potential, is there anybody specifically you might recommend this to?
Um, I mean, if anyone's kind of stuck, yes, I would recommend it to pretty much anyone that, and they don't even have to be feeling stuck. Maybe it just takes them to another level.
Yeah.
So yes, I would recommend it for sure.
Thank you, Morgan, for sharing your experience.
You're welcome. Thank you, Heather.